Yeah? Okay. Hey, everyone. Welcome. We are here tonight. Spirit has asked us to do some world work tonight. So come on in, come join us. Hey, guys. I'm just starting with some people who are online as well. And so just come relax for a minute. We're going to start in a second, but tonight we are doing world work. And so that means we are sending energy out to the world, to the places that spirit is kind of saying that needs our support today. So what we're going to do is if you guys just want to come on over here, we'll just kind of make a little circle. You guys can sit down if you want to. You guys can stand for a second. All right, come over here, guys. All right. So what we're gonna do to start is we're just gonna kind of get connected here, and we're gonna open our space. Just breathe here for a minute. Take a deep breath, okay? And we're gonna call in the 4 sacred directions: north, with the spirit of the monkey; east, with the spirit of the eagle; south, with the spirit of the snake; west, with the spirit of the dolphin. And we call in the spirits of the land and air and water tonight to support this work as we bring the water codes across the world to places of dry land, places of heat, places that need oneness now, and the remembrance that is carried in the water. And we carry that forward in the air tonight as we do this drum circle. We open this circle with love and with oneness, bringing it forward. This space is open. Okay. All right, guys. So let's take a breath and shake off the day. Shake off anything that we picked up from the day. Shake it down to Mother Earth, all the way down, sending the energy through your feet, asking the earth to change it into something better for the good of all. Shake, shake, shake. All right. And then we smooth out the earth below us, smoothing it out. And we gather the energy from the earth and we bring it up to our heart center, gathering it around again, breathing it in and sending it out to the world. And we scoop down around the earth, bringing it up to our heart center, breathing it in, and we scoop it around and then back out to the world. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little visualization, right? So I'm going to ask you to imagine in your mind while I drum for a minute. Okay, we're going to do that first so that we can imagine getting into that energy so that we can send it out, okay? And then what we're going to do is come up to the table and we're going to send the energy out through the air and the water. And when we're done with that, we're going to do our drumming, okay? All right. So just take a breath, give yourself some space, sit down for a minute, okay? Whatever you want to do, if you want to close your eyes. And I'm going to drum here. Just take a breath, connecting to the earth below you. Feel the air coming into your lungs. And imagine yourself in the rainforest, standing in the lush forest jungle. And you see a monkey starting to climb in front of you on one of the trees, stares back at you, just asking you to have that same energy of the monkey. And so you become that monkey energy as well. And you start climbing one of the trees in front of you, just like the other monkey. climbing it high, way up to the top of the tree until you can reach the very top, all the way to the top of that tree, so that you can see across the Amazon, all the way across all the treetops, as far as your eye can see, and out way beyond the horizon. And you feel the wet, humid air as you breathe it into your lungs. Breathe that air deep into your lungs. Feel the wetness. It carries the water codes in it, the codes of remembrance, remembering that we are all one, remembering who we are, connected to nature. As you breathe that in, you now breathe it out once again across the continent, sending those water codes through the air across the continent, and send it across to North America, across to the dry lands that do not currently have these water codes, the dry lands that are heated with fire energy, the lands that need the support of oneness and remembering. And send these energies across the ocean, all across the waters, to the other continents, to Europe, where the fire energy is strong right now. Allow the water codes to fall from the air and seep down into the ground. Let them trickle down into the soil so the codes of remembering are there. So that the land and the people and the spirits there remember who they are, remembering oneness. And send those water codes again across to Africa and the Middle East, breathing those codes out through the air, allowing them to trickle down to the earth, to be absorbed in the soil, to remember we are one. We are all one energy. And send those codes across Asia and the Pacific to any lands that may be hot, dry, or barren, or in need of water codes right now. Send them across the lands, through the air, and down into the earth to remember, to soothe the earth, to soothe the spirits of the land, to know that we are one. Allow this remembrance to flow through you, through the air with the water codes now. And when you have finished sending these codes across the globe to the dry lands, to the lands that are heated now with powerful fire energy, you can come up to the table in front here and you can send the codes through the air by ringing the singing bowl and by dipping your finger into the water bowl to send them rippling across the waters. Whenever you're ready. And then if you guys are ready, you can grab one of the instruments in the basket and begin drumming and sending the sound out across the air. Maddie, you can hang out. Yeah, there you go. And we send out these light codes of air and water across the globe through the spirit of sound with the vibration of the drum, sending the water energy of remembrance so that it may permeate the skies and sink down into the lands that need it most now. The lands that are dry with fires, the lands that have no waters around them, the lands where people have lost their remembrance of oneness. We send these codes now. And we embody the spirit of the dolphin now, remembering the earth's light, bringing the memories of the earth across the oceans. We carry that forward now. And we embody the spirit of the eagle, spirit of the air, moving swiftly across the globe, carrying this remembrance of the water within it. North America, South America, Europe and Asia, Middle East, Africa, Australia, Pacific, Antarctica, the lands that may be dry, the lands that are in need. We soothe the fire with the water. As we breathe these codes in, we breathe them out with the sound and vibration of the drum. And with one last breath, we embody the spirit of the monkey now, climbing back down with playfulness from that tree, embodying the joy of oneness and the spirit of life that now permeates across the globe. We breathe it in and breathe it out as we ground once more to Mother Earth, thanking her for the support today, thanking the spirit of the drum, the four sacred directions of north, east, south, and west, earth, air, fire, and water. The skies above us, the winds blowing through, the earth below grounding us, the waters within us and all around, and the fire of the sun coming down on our heads. We breathe in this sacred work one more time. And this space is now closed, but blessings continue to flow. And so it is. All right. Thank you all for joining today. We appreciate everyone who showed up for this world work today. We hope. Thank you.